Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Texans going up against the Buccaneers. So let's go now to Houston, Texas, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Buccaneers, Texans, coming up on EA Sports. Houston, Texas is the site for today's matchup. On the sidelines for the Houston Texans is head coach Bill O'Brien. His first season as a head coach in the National Football League after spending 5 years on the sideline for the New England Patriots. And on the other sideline is head coach Lovie Smith. His first year on the Buccaneers sideline. He was the coach of the year in the National Football League back in 2005 when he was on the bench for the Bears. The Buccaneers are back deep, waiting for the kick. This game has officially begun. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Starting at quarterback for Tampa Bay is Jameis Winston, the #1 overall selection in the 2015 draft.
Let's just go over the accolades. National championship, Heisman Trophy winner, first pick of the draft. Oh, my gosh, he's got it all. That's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hope. We'll see if he can get it done on the field.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. The pass doesn't find a mark. Vincent Jackson found a way to go deep with success last year in Tampa, and he's a big-time part of this offense.
Yeah, I think we really found out finally Vincent Jackson, it doesn't matter where he plays, he's just good, and he got it done for the Bucs last year.
Martin is in the backfield. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. Almost intercepted. Vince Wilfork was a captain and the heart of that New England defense for a number of years, but then the Patriots let him walk to Houston during the offseason, Phil. What does he bring to this bunch?
Jim, the Houston Texans, they needed another run stopper inside. They got guys outside. They're hoping Clowney, J.J. Watts, they can get to the quarterback from the outside. They needed somebody inside to stop all those runs.
They're down and 10. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
The Buccaneers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
The Buccaneers will punt the football away. Martin's got it on the return. He's taken down at the 35. That return's good for about 15. Originally drafted by the Patriots in the 3rd round out of Arkansas, quarterback Ryan Mallett.
Jim, they're looking for a long-term answer. Is Ryan Mallett the guy? We're going to find out. He has shown glimpses of being very talented and having a chance to be a star, but you got to be consistent in this league at the quarterback position.
Foster's lined up in a single back formation. The Texans will take the snap from the 35. He'll pick up 7 this time.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run. Foster, wide to the left. Foster's taken down at the 46. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 1st down at the 46. Complete to Hopkins.
Nothing like coming out on that first series and getting the 1st down right away to take the tension away from the players, kind of set a tone and give everybody some confidence.
This next play comes from the 30. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Handoff, trying to plow ahead. Taken down at the 21.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
2nd and short following the run. The Texans are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Polk has the catch. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down.
Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple 1st downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
They come to the line of scrimmage, 1st down. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. Who has been such a big part of the success of the Houston Texans, running back Arian Foster.
Arian Foster, just one of those running backs, Jim, that can make it look easy. Glides along, it looks like he's on skates, and he can get the job done.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. 2nd and 8. Johnson's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Texans had a nice play designed that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
It'll be 3rd down. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Quick drop back. It's caught by Garrett Graham.
Jim, the defense gives up the 1st down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
Let's go.
So 1st and goal to go. Foster. In the end, it picks up only a yard. A huge presence on that defense we'll be watching is Gerald McCoy.
One of the best inside defensive linemen in the NFL. When you talk about Gerald McCoy, if you don't double team him, well, he's going to hit your quarterback.
That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. The Texans come out with a split backfield. Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. DeAndre Hopkins with the grab. Hopkins taken down. That's going to be a pickup of 6.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's 3rd and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Third and goal at the 5. Should be what we call a gimme. And the kick is good for 3. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the 1st quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
The Texans getting ready to kick it away. He's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Texans defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
First down at the 24. Off the right side, Martin. Taken down at the 27.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Martin's ready to run off the screen. Moore's the one who brings him to the ground.
The Buccaneers, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and this 3rd down's much easier with this situation.
The Buccaneers lined up, bunch formation. There's a flag right there. It's 1st down as they head to the line. The Texans set at the line. Dime package. Winston's got it in the gun. Evans with the reception. Ryan Cushing puts it into that play.
In this league now, you got to keep these wide receivers and quarterbacks guessing. You just can't come out there and play man-to-man every play and think that's going to work. You got to mix in some zones, some blitzes, and then occasionally go man-to-man coverage.
First down here after the completion. Doug Martin. And it's Cushing with the big push up front to make the play.
The Buccaneers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down and 12. Looking at every option. And he's taken down.
You know you got a good defense when you can hit the quarterback and sack him when you're only sending your defensive front and no blitzers.
Third down. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Stands in the pocket. This defense off to a terrific start.
Well, they call third down the money down because you try to keep drives going. And right now the defense has all the money because they're the ones getting it done.
They're in punting formation. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Buccaneers defense has to feel pretty good about that last drive. They were up a ton of yards, but in the end only gave up 3.
You know, Jim, when you only give up a field goal, that's always a victory. Why? Because every rule that the NFL puts out, and it's new and they put it in the league, it's always about the offense. So the defense, just hang in there and make them kick field goals.
First down at the 20. This pass is incomplete. That was thrown right into double coverage.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
That leads us to second down. They'll run it here. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Foster's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. The Texans from the 32. Incompletion here as he was looking over the middle.
Let's go. Red 38. Z.
The Texans from the 32. Incomplete. Burner was in the vicinity.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Run a draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
It's third down coming up.
The Texans need to get to the 42 for the first down. Mallett's back in shotgun formation.
Did not get both feet down.
The Texans don't have a lot of options on third and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
The Texans call on their punter.
We'll see what he can do here. And that's a gain of 9. The Buccaneers offense now ready to get a drive going. Not something we've seen a whole lot of to this point, as the punters are having a very busy afternoon of it here, Phil.
Well, you know, Jim, I came into this game and I just wanted to see a lot of punts because that's exciting football, right? That's what we've seen so far. So let's see if one of these offenses, maybe the one out there right now, could get something going and put some excitement back in the stadium.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
First down at the 26. Martin is in the backfield. Louis Murphy Jr. is the receiver. That's his first reception today.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Gets it out for the completion.
I love these timing routes. The out route, nice job by the wide receiver as he's breaking out towards the sideline. That football is right on target.
Martin lines up in the backfield.
First and 10.
And Murphy makes the catch. Picks up 8 here.
The Buccaneers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off bounds, even me. I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on first down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. That's a ball that should have been caught.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
Third down now. for some daylight up the middle. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Late in the first, and that's a big stop on 3rd down to bring up a punt. And now they'll look to extend the lead.
Yeah, good job by the defense, but I'll say this for the offense. You got to show more imagination if you want to have success, especially on 3rd downs.
They're set to punt it away now.
One quarter down, and the defenses have set the tone in this low-scoring affair. We'll be back in a moment. Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football.
Kanan will be called on now to punt the football. This punt will not be returned. It will never see the field of play as it sails out of bounds. The Texans stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Texans are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 3-0. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Mallett's off the mark there. Incomplete.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Scanning the field.
What a catch. One-handed. It's still early, but we've seen this wide receiver come out and make plays already.
Yeah, I know it's tell. He is fired up. He has come out here with tons of energy, and every play is full speed. Kind of reminds me of Jerry Rice back in his heyday.
Set up now at the 36.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
Foster is going to secure the handoff.
That's 2nd down coming up.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands.
Well, but it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Mallett's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Out of the shotgun formation.
Is it caught? Yes, it is intercepted. The defense is able to take the ball away.
The Texans really don't have much of a chance of picking up this 1st down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Bullock will line up for the field goal try. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense. Good job by the kicker.
Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone.
And he'll start his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Buccaneers. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The Buccaneers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Tried to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. Martin, solo, back set. The Buccaneers take it from the 23. Martin's tackled down after a gain of 2.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
This is 3rd down.
The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Murphy's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. 3rd catch today so far.
The Buccaneers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the 1st down. That'll get you going.
Winston's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
First and 10.
The give out of the eye.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Second down and a long way to go.
Martin's met after a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
On the way, 3rd down.
The Texans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. They'll go shotgun here. Jackson's got the catch and the 1st.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Set up now at the 46.
First down at the 46. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Here we go.
Aaron's got it on a pass that had some heat.
Well, Jim, I always say it's about deception when you're playing offense. That time, the play action fake by the quarterback was so good, the defense didn't even see that he still had the football, and he throws it down there for a nice completion.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. First down at the 19. Failing to complete that one, so second down here.
Gets it out for the completion. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Hard to throw the football down the field once you get in the red zone. That time the quarterback, well, he knows that. And he looks down there, nobody open deep, throws it short, and they get a nice solid pickup on that play call.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series.
Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. And it's swatted away.
Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Should be an easy one here. The kick is good.
We're midway through the second quarter, and they've got a field goal on the board, Phil.
Tell you what that field goal did for them, Jim. Now I think they're going to have a chance to just get this thing rolling. The confidence, the energy, it's on their side. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
The Texans ready to receive the kick.
It's Keyshawn Martin on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
Foster takes his spot in the backfield.
First down at the 25. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster.
Foster's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Foster. Johnson's able to read that play and make the hit.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
3rd down on the way. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
Mallett's got it in the gun. Heaving it down the field. Got a flag down here.
Line of scrimmage, the 36.
First down following the long play. Foster's taking the handoff. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Foster's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Will go ground. Gains 5.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Now inside the 30 at the 29.
Let's go.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Makes the catch. Houston across for the touchdown. That touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Texans now ready to kick the football down the field. And he's met head on right there at the 20. And Vincent Jackson gearing up for this next drive. It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has. And, you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side, find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen, and if you get him the football, he can just pick this whole team up and give them a much better chance to win.
First down at the 20. The give. Martin's met after a gain of 3. The Buccaneers run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game.
Martin's going to get more touches, and you know he has to learn how to find some openings to get his team back in this one.
You know, I agree with that, Jim, but also I think you got to start to think about changing the play calling. Get this defense off balance, then go back to the run and see if you can catch them off guard.
McKinney's in on the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Snap it out of the gun. Louis Murphy Jr. is the receiver.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
First down on the way. Down the field. Second down following that incompletion. The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. Winston's back in shotgun formation. King's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
2-minute warning. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Buccaneers have it at the 44. Evans had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Evans is unable to bring that pass in, Jim. He just took his eyes off the football. And when you do that, it's usually going to result in a drop. Those things happen. It's not a perfect game. You got to overcome adversity. I think this guy will do it. Next time it comes his way, he'll make the catch.
Winston's got no one behind him, just the quarterback waiting for the snap. From the shotgun, Austin Seferian-Jenkins has the catch. Cushing's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Third down after the catch. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Seferian-Jenkins going to pull in the bullet pass.
Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Texans will come out in the dime. 2nd and 10. Leaps up and comes away with it.
Well, I guess the only good thing you can say about that play, the quarterback's happy. He gets a completion, but it only goes for a couple yards.
What a drive this has been. The Texans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Winston's going to take it from the gun. Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
The kick it's through there. The kick is good. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. And now Johnson. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Texans offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Texans at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Texans take it from the 23. Short's got the catch and the first.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Coming to the line at the 18. First down and 10. Garrett Graham takes the ball. That's a gain of 6. The Texans call a timeout and are left now with only one. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Here they come to the line of scrimmage at the 12. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel.
Get ready. Red 38.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Mallett's got it in the gun. Hopkins can't bring it in. That'll probably go as a drop.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
A short field goal try on the way.
And he converts here on the field goal try. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stomp it and try to bury this team.
The Texans ready here for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. A look at Mike Evans right there. He's been off his game in this first half, Phil.
Yeah, it's been an awful game all around, but the star wide receiver is having an absolute terrible day so far. And if they want to win, he better pick it up, find ways to get open, and hope this quarterback gets him the football.
Martin is in the backfield. First down at the 26. Martin up the middle. That's a gain of 7. The Buccaneers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Second and 3 after that last carry.
Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
After the incomplete pass, it's third down.
Three-step drop. Jackson's got it. First down. The Buccaneers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. First down, offense readying for the snap. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Going for the deep ball. Intercepted. And that's going to do it for the first half. We'll be back to Space City, Houston, Texas, for the start of the second half after the break.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Texans want to continue to give their fans something to cheer about in the second half. The Buccaneers, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. 1st and 10, Mallett's going to complete the pass from the gun, and he'll end up at the 30-yard line before being tackled. Texans have it early in the second. Hopkins has got the reception, and the pass and catch will end up going for 51 yards. 3rd down from inside the 50. The quick pass, it's complete, and 29 yards later, he'll go in for the score. Texans push the lead to 10. Just about out of time in the first half. The catch is made after a quick pass, and he won't be brought down until he makes it to the 18-yard line. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to Houston for the start of the second half.
All right, Larry, thank you for that from the studios and halftime. We're going to transition now. We're about to get the third quarter underway. Will be sending this one towards the end zone to get the second half started. The second half is officially underway. Johnson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans have gone up top all day, Phil. Mallett's arm is one of the best in the league.
Long passes down the field that are completed. It's still one of the prettiest plays in all of sports. It just looks majestic, and man, has he been sharp today.
Foster in the backfield, single back set. That's a gain of only a yard. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Texans lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Foster's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Over the middle and incomplete that time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
The Texans are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. 3rd and 9. And it's a catch to Graham. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
I think that's playing it pretty safe, throwing that short pass on 3rd and long. I thought he had a chance to throw it down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger and let it go.
The Texans will punt the football. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Texans defense would like to come up with the same kind of result they had the last time when they had the interception.
Jim, that was awesome. It's so hard in this league now to get an interception because if you look at the receiver the wrong way, they'll throw a flag. So good job by the defense.
The Texans come out in a dime package. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Incomplete. Second and 10 coming up. Winston's going to take it from the gun. And he just tosses it incomplete.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And Murphy makes the catch. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a 1st down. That's a nice job by the offense.
Winston's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Coming to the line at the 39. Here's the first snap after the big play. Winston's got it in the gun. Scans the field. And the pass is thrown away. Advancing it now inside the 40. Second down and 10. Doug Martin carries the football. The Buccaneers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. Martin's been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up, quit trying to run the football, and throw it down the field.
Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Aaron's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Buccaneers put themselves in a terrible situation. 3rd and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that 1st down.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. The Texans with a nickel look here on defense. Winston's back in shotgun formation. Pass is intercepted.
Merciless is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Buccaneers defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
Foster in the backfield, single back set. Surveys. That pass was hurried.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
It's a two tight end formation. Mallett's going to take it from the gun. The catch by Hopkins. That's his fourth catch of the day. The Texans are in front thanks to their quarterback. Mallett's had a huge performance in this one.
When you talk about creating opportunities, that's where you have to give credit to the coaching staff. They have helped the players. The play designs have been good, and the players are taking advantage of it.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on third down after the completion. Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Short's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Strong eye, handoff here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Set up now at the 26.
Let's go.
2nd and 1 to the ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down here. Two tight ends on the field here. Handoff made. That's a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go. 38.
2nd down and 2. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. That's his first reception today.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go. 38.
1st and goal. And the quarterback gives it to Arian Foster. And that gains a few.
Foster's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
2nd and goal from the 5. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time.
when you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Third and goal from the 5. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Chip shot here. Drives it through for the field goal. Midway 3rd quarter and another 3 added to the lead, Phil. How about it?
Yeah, listen, it's been impressive. I like everything they're doing. That time they got down there and got the field goal. But on the other side, the coaching has been absolutely horrible, and you deserve to be losing.
The Texans getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans' defense, Phil, has been the driving force in this game from the start, and nothing has changed in the 3rd quarter.
Well, they went into halftime, and they made no adjustments. They like what they saw. So what I like about this defense, Jim, they're gang tackling, and that's just a great thing for a defense.
First down at the 25. And Evans has got it on a pass that had some heat.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play-action passes for them to work. At this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
Winston's completion percentage, 50% on the day. First down at the 46. McKinney's all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down. The Texans go with the dime formation here on defense. Here's the handoff to Doug Martin. And gains about 1.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Third down following the run. The Buccaneers will go with the pistol on this play. Airing it out. And it's batted down.
Well, that's not the worst thing that can happen to you in a situation like this. As long as the football was not intercepted, that's okay.
all set to punt here. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
First down at the 20. Quick screen to Shorts. Picks up 8 here. Third catch today so far. The Texans continue to look to their top target on the day. Shorts been the top target, and he's been very strong in this game.
The offense, what a tremendous design they've had here today. They've had many ways to get this football to the wide receiver, and he has done a good job of taking advantage of it.
Arian Foster lined up in the backfield. The Texans take it from the 28. And that's McCoy stopping this run in the backfield.
The Texans running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Third and 3 coming up. Foster's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Texans from the 27. Foster tackled down. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Foster's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Get ready. Red 38.
First down at the 39. And now here's the handoff. And tackled down at the 43-yard line.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Texans take it from the 43. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Now looking at third down.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Leckler is back now. He'll be punting it away. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. The Buccaneers hope to get things going here. They have been anything but productive here in quite some time. 3 consecutive drives that have led to nowhere.
Well, let's give a lot of credit to the defensive side, especially the defensive line. They are absolutely taking it to the offense. They are beating them up, and when the defensive line is winning the battles like this, it's all about the defense.
The Texans set at the line. Dime package. First down at the 32. They'll go draw. Martin takes the hit and is brought down. Only manages to get about a yard that time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. We'll be back from the site of Super Bowl 38 here in Houston for the start of the fourth after the break. The Buccaneers are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. He'll take the snap, the first here in the fourth quarter. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Third and 9 coming up. The Buccaneers have it at the 34. Evans got it, and a first. That's his third catch of the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Winston's completion percentage, 50% on the day. The Texans with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Now first and 10. Aaron's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
When you see the defensive back on the inside of a wide receiver and you have a corner route on, make sure you throw it towards the sideline. Let the wide receiver outrun the defensive back, and he makes a nice catch there.
Coming to the line at the 30. This play set up by the long gainer. Drop back, shotgun formation. Winston's pass will go for an incompletion.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Coming up, second down. The Texans defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown.
False start on the offense will set them back. Martin solo back set. A little jumpy there by that defensive front. Coming to the line at the 17-yard line. The Texans lined up in the nickel. First down at the 17. Martin up the middle. And the flag is down. It's an illegal block in the back, and the coaching staff cannot be happy about this.
No, it's a bad decision, and most of all, it's dangerous. You can hurt players when you block them like that.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Buccaneers come out in the pistol. First down at the 19. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6.
The Buccaneers, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line.
The Buccaneers all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Second down and 6. The catch is made. Kings tackled, but earns a new set of downs. The Buccaneers defense now trying to keep him out of the end zone and prevent this game from tightening up.
Well, let's see if they can keep them out of the end zone. This defense, when the offense gets inside the 10-yard line, they have not been very good. We'll see if they can change that here and make a play.
First down coming up. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Oh, my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Coming up to the line at the 5.
The Buccaneers come to the line with an empty backfield. Second and goal from the 5. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This has been a long drive so far. Third and goal at the 5. And it's knocked down.
It's third and goal. You don't get it in the end zone. What do you do now? I think you go for it. You call the right play. Give your team a chance to put a touchdown on the board.
Murray's lining up for the field goal. He's 2 of 2 so far today. The kick is good.
Kickers are like everybody else, like quarterbacks throwing the football. When their confidence is high, they can make it look easy. Another nice field goal by the kicker.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. Johnson's got a chance for a return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Texans came out and ran the football with success, but that certainly has leveled off. Foster's had less space to maneuver as this game's gone on.
Yeah, let's give the defense a little credit. They finally said, okay, we got to find a way to stop this running game. They changed the defense a little bit, and it's worked.
First down at the 21. Takes it out of the eye. And that's David in on the stop.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play.
Get ready. 188.
Mallett's got it in the gun. And Arian Foster has the catch.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Get ready. 188.
Mallett standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch it.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Takes it from the gun. Looking across the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. 3rd catch today so far.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
Well, let's go. Red 38.
First down at the 40. And intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these 2 quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Winston's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle.
Bill Walsh, one of the first guys in the NFL to say, throw it to the open guy. Let him catch it short and see if they can make a few people miss and get those extra yards.
Winston's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
Here's the football resting at the 43.
The Texans will come out in the dime.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun.
And with no options, he goes ahead and throws it away.
Second and 10.
Martin has the reception.
Martin's tackled down at the 36.
Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets the completion. Good job.
Third and 4 coming up. The Buccaneers snap it at the 36. And Evans has got the catch and the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
Just 23 yards to the end zone.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Aaron's touchdown, and they get one back.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
The Buccaneers now will tack on the extra point. The point after is good. The Texans will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 19-16. The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Johnson's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. Close game right now, partner, and you look at the matchup at running back, and neither one of them has really been all that effective.
No, Jim, they have not been. I'll say this to the running backs, to the coaches, to the offensive line, everybody. Stay patient, stay with the run game, and I think it will work.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 32. Cecil Shorts III has the catch. The Texans have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Shorts been involved in so many of them, Phil.
Jim, you're right. He knows how to get open. He's one of the best in the NFL. He's got a great pair of hands, and what a day he is having so far.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. Mallett's back in shotgun formation. And it's swatted away. It'll be 3rd down. The Texans need to get to the 42 for the 1st down. From the gun. Has his man.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a 1st down, what does that do? It shortens the game. It also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the 2nd half. Keep getting those 1st downs.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Foster. Tackle made by Melton that time.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Just 33 yards to go to the end zone.
Mallett's going to take it from the gun. Unable to bring it in.
Graham's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
The Buccaneers come out in a dime package. Out of the gun. Throws the pass. And this goes incomplete as he was looking over the middle.
The Texans know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up 3rd downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. 3rd and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's 4th down.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Another nice kick by the kicker. Man, oh man, is he hot. He has got such confidence, got a powerful leg, and it is all in rhythm today.
Lined up now in kickoff formation. He'll take it from the 1. And the tackle is made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
The Buccaneers will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the 4th quarter. The score's 22-16. The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 25. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
The Buccaneers just picked up a big 1st down that time, Jim. When you're down in the 2nd half, every 1st down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Winston's now completed 4 in a row. These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. And a flag is down. what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock. Makes the catch in open space.
The Buccaneers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Just 2 minutes left in this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. First down, pressure on every snap now. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. 1st and 10. It's over to Evans for a completion. 6th catch today so far.
If you think you can get a play off quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback. Safarian Jenkins is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Second down and 10. And incomplete. What a hit that time. Phil, it's 3rd down. They are in 4-down territory, and the defense knows that.
Yeah, and you get a situation like this, Jim, on the defensive side, you need one of your pass rushers to come through and get on that quarterback.
Huge 3rd and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well. Dropping back 3. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Well, it's tough when you're a quarterback or a coach and you see a receiver drop a pass because we know it's hard to design plays that work. It's hard to get open in the NFL, but don't get down. The game is not perfect. Find a way to get the football back to that guy so he can make the catch and get going again.
Murray's lining up for the field goal. He's 3 of 3 today. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. What's the strategy here, Phil? They put up the points with the field goal. Do you go ahead now and try the onside kick?
You know, Jim, you won't believe this, but this is one time I'm actually going to agree with you. I would not be opposed to having an onside kick here.
He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. Martin on the return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. As we see the stats now, you really like what both guys have been able to do at wideout today, Phil.
Yeah, they have been spectacular out there on the field. The numbers are awesome. This league, once again, we know it's about the pass, and we saw it here today.
in the backfield, single back set. The Texans take it from the 28. To the outside, Foster. And that'll be a gain of about 2. The Buccaneers will call for the timeout. They need every second to be preserved at this point. They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Let's go. Red 38.
Gets the handle here. He's tackled right at the 31. The Buccaneers stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Mallett's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Martin's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Buccaneers will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
Get ready.
Takes the knee. Second down now.
Let's go.
Takes the knee.
Red 38.
Third down. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.